Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Reddit and how to crush on Reddit. This is going to be a high level overview. We're not going to go into detail here, but if you want to discuss detail, I'm happy to jump on a call with anyone and discuss what's going on. So we're going to pull back some of the curtains on Reddit and understand how it works. Remember that Reddit has the highest intent buyers, much higher than TikTok and higher than Instagram for sure. On Instagram and TikTok, people are just scrolling. On Reddit, people are ready to go. It's actually very similar to YouTube, where YouTube has people that have an actual problem that they want to solve, and that's why they end up on YouTube. Reddit is a little different, but it's where it's at. Unfortunately, though, there is a massive catch, and that catch is that Reddit has this phenomenal bouncer, this bot bouncer, that eviscerated everything we used to have before. Blind spamming used to be a thing we used to do, where we could just post on as many subreddits as we can. We can't do that anymore. Therefore, to scale to 50K a month or 10K a month, whatever you're trying to do, you need a highly organized system. No longer does brute force get you in the door. So the four core pillars for any successful operation on Reddit is one, organic traffic. That's organic web, sorry. So that's safe, steady, using anti-detect browsers. You've probably all used these. Really straightforward. We've all done this before. The second one that I prefer today is organic phone. So using a physical device, it's the safest, but the setup is pricey because you need these phones, and each type of phone, if it gets flagged, you need to reset the whole thing and do that whole thing over again. You need to replace the SIM card as well, so that's an added expense. The third is the spam method, which is pure churn and burn, and the fourth is a boosted, paying for upvotes, massive exposure, but your account burns in like 24 hours. So you got to choose which one you think is going to render you the best ROI. In my humble opinion, it's going to be option 2, organic phone. Option 1, organic web, is good, but you're not as trusted as if you were on a phone, especially if you have a mobile SIM in there. So let's talk about doing it right. Infrastructure is super important, and account warm-up. If you don't have a master spreadsheet, you're already lost. So you really have to keep track of the moderators, and they all talk to each other. So if you post the same link in different groups owned by the same mod, you get chain banned, and that's terrible. That's definitely not the method to do. And for warm-ups, don't rush it. Create an account on an iPhone, wait 30 days, farm the 1500 karma, and use safe memes and other things like that. Take it slow. You don't want to move fast here. So if your account is warmed up and you're able to post, don't post these like blurry mirror selfies. They're dead. They're long gone. You need like 10 out of 10 ring light shots or shorts or videos on hosted on Reddit, and they need to be like perfect. The competition is high. It's not 2023 or 2022 anymore. You really need it to be like absolutely perfect to win this game now. If you're a bit of a risk taker, you have black hat engines, and you can bypass warm-ups entirely by using cracked accounts and blasting like 150 posts a day. But know that it's a limited game. It's a churn and burn kind of thing. You're gonna have to move through really quickly. If you reuse content, which I understand if you do, because your model's probably not very willing to create 150 pieces of unique pieces a day, you need to spoof the stuff. If you want a spoofer, reach out to me. I can help you out with that. It's pretty straightforward stuff. So let's talk about strategy a little bit. Whether you played safe or risky, the number one mistake is putting your premium links directly in your bio. It tanks conversion immediately and screams scam. You can't do that. Instead, what you need to do is build a custom personal subreddit. And this is where you link to. So you link to the subreddit and then trap the traffic in your own private net. And then from there, you drop your link in the feed, like in the direct feed. and you go from there. And this is where I think this is how you win. So as you can see, the game has changed drastically from what it used to be. Once you pull them off Reddit to Telegram or Snapchat, which I hope you're doing and not going directly to a monetization page, the AI takes over. And I use capital AI at the moment because it features something called Sprinkles, and you can look into that. It analyzes the chat and dynamically drops a fake voice note, which is phenomenal. It just, it changes the game, because I think people just absolutely fall in love with people when those voice notes drop. It's just so real. It feels hyper real. It drops the guard and pushes conversion rates pretty high. I mean, I've had conversion rates as high as 12 to 13, which I've been pretty impressed with. So for every 100 people, 12 to 13 people come through. The AI bot tech did, make a whole bunch of AI generated creators pop up, but normal fans hate feeling tricked, right? And this is a big problem, and so you have a huge drop off rate. The solution, it's probably femdom niche. At least we've had success with femdom niches. So financial domination audiences don't care if it's AI. They just want that special dynamic that they're looking for. And to keep an audience hooked, you have to master the psychology of a story. And this is so essential. If you don't integrate story into, this is right across the board from Reddit to Instagram, TikTok to YouTube. If you don't integrate story into this, you're cooked. Right from the start, you're chopped. Use the but therefore rule in your bios. Google that. Actually, use Gemini or ChatGPT or Claude to understand that better. And write captions like you're leaving a voice note for your best friend. It's really important. So let's wrap this up here. This is a shorter video. It is a Friday. Let's bring this all together. And step one, pick your pillar based on your budget. So are you going to use a phone? Are you going to use a spam? And what method are you going to use? Then build a bulletproof infrastructure with master spreadsheet to keep track of everybody. If you don't know how to do this, there are other videos on YouTube. I should make a YouTube video, but if you don't want to look into that, I can definitely help. Reach out to me. Then lock in your lighting and visuals. Make sure the model's producing top-notch content. Like, it has to be the best. Don't put your medium quality, and for sure don't put your low quality stuff here. That maybe belongs on TikTok. But your top stuff needs to be here. And then deploy that subreddit funnel and let the AI close. And I think this is what's new and unique today on Reddit, because we didn't use the subreddit funnel method before, but now we do. So this is where it's at. And the AI closer, phenomenal, just off the charts. If you got value from this, please reach out. I'm happy to help. Reddit growth is not about brute force anymore, not like it used to be. It's about trust, timing, content quality, and clean systems. If you rush it, you burn out. If you organize it, you build momentum. That's the difference between random posting and real Reddit growth. Reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. Let's get started and let's go make some money.